My name is Frank Fowley. I'm from Canada. I've been an Ombudsman practitioner for about 15 years. I think that the Ombudsman is a very important part of governmental structure because the Ombudsman is the one officer in government who is there specifically to hear complaints from the citizenry.
So this is actually a mechanism which is very, very effective only if the awareness is there. People usually don't know about the Ombudsman system or the Child Commissioner's Office. So it's very important that this awareness campaign, a very massive awareness campaign, has to be launched.
I think the Ombudsman office here is well formulated. The legislation and the regulations certainly permit for an effective operation. I think that there are a number of factors which impact the capacity of the Ombudsman to fully deliver on his mandate. Those would be things such as funding, the security situation, the size of the province, the large rural population, and certainly support from higher levels of government.
You see, it's very difficult that people from villages and all have to travel all the way to the courts, hire a lawyer. So if they knew of this system or this redressal, I think this would be a very useful thing where ये पटवारी इनको चीट कर रहे हैं, कोई किसी ऑफिस में कोई भी इनकी अपॉइंटमेंट्स कैंसिल हो रही हैं, कोई ब्राइबरी ले रहा है हो रही है, कोई कुछ तो मतलब इससे गवर्नमेंट की एजेंसीज के खिलाफ है जो और कोई डिपार्टमेंट नहीं करता.
When you look at developing countries like Pakistan, a country in transition, Balochistan, a province in transition, for citizens to be able to use a mechanism that's cost-free and efficient to deal with their complaints, as opposed to being forced to go into the court system to try to get justice or redress of complaint.
मैं समझता हूँ कि जो हमारी डिफिशेंसीज है इन सेंस ऑफ इक्विपमेंट वाइज, कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग वाइज, और दूसरी जो हमारी ज़रूरत है उसको पूरा करने के लिए जीएसबी का बहुत अच्छा पॉजिटिव रोल रहा है. अगर जीएसबी का सपोर्ट हमारे साथ ना रहता है शायद हम इंटरनेशनल एक्सपर्ट की सर्विसेज हायर न कर पाते और उनकी एक्सपर्ट व्यूज़ से जो है मुस्तफ़ीद हो रहे हैं.
For citizens to be in touch with the Ombudsman is important. I think the toll-free number in the call center, which is funded by GSP, is an excellent example of that. The complaint taking interns that are placed in 25 rural districts is another example of GSP supporting that communication from the citizenry back to the Ombudsman, and the 7 district offices that exist for the Ombudsman with staff in the field to take complaints and then transmit them to Quetta all indicate the ability of the citizen to be able to reach that complaint redress mechanism.
After conclusion of this meeting, इसमें हम फिर एक स्वारशात मुरतब करके तो वो मरकज़ी हुकूमत और सूबाई हुकूमतों तक पहुँचाएँगे और आज़ाद कश्मीर हुकूमत तक पहुँचाएँगे ताकि वो इसमें इस इदारों की कारकर्दगी जो है पूरे पाकिस्तान में और आज़ाद कश्मीर में इसमें बेहतरी लाई जा सके और लोगों को रिलीफ जो है वो ग्रास रूट लेवल पे दिया जा सके.
The other thing I think that's very important is for GSP to support the development of a communications and outreach strategy. How do we reach the people out in the rural areas? How do we reach children? How do we reach women? How do we reach people on a vulnerable edge of society because they're aged or they're disabled? So having that kind of strategy in place is really quite critical.